The address is 347 Don Shula Drive in honor of the legendary coach. The stadium is Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens, Florida. The veteran, Jason Sanders, ready to get us started. And off we go from South Florida. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. First carry for James Conner. And he'll work this past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Play is made on defense by Jordan Brooks. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll go again here to Conner. And he'll move this forward out to the 29-yard line. Chop Robinson, the rookie out of Penn State, in there for the stop. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Not something you want to see in the opening minute of the game. Here comes 3rd and 6. Out of the gun, it's Murray. That one underneath here to Conner. It's a gain of 10 yards. It's good for a Cardinals first down.
It's a really important conversion right there, Mike, because you just don't want to go 3 and out on the road, especially on your opening possession of the game. You want to let your offense get some rhythm, establish and unfold some of the game plan you've set up coming in. They're going to have a fresh set of downs here and now say, okay, can we turn this good start of a drive and finish the drive with some points?
James Conner, the intended target. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Even though it doesn't result in a sack, when you dial up the right pressure at the right time, Mike, sometimes that's all it takes to lead to that incompletion. The timing is just a little off between the quarterback and his intended target, and the ball falls incomplete.
A short one here, caught by McBride. And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Give them 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
This is how you draw up your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
It's always a risky decision anytime a quarterback tries to force the ball, especially into those tightly contested areas. Not a lot of daylight, not a lot of room for error. In this case, it just falls simply as an incomplete. But as this game unfolds, better decisions are going to lead to better results.
And he'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5, and here comes 3rd down. From the gun, it's Murray. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
Seemed to me from up here, Mike, that he really locked in on that guy. He told himself, I'm going to give my guy a chance to go compete for this ball. But anytime he enters such a crowded area, it usually means if he works through his progression, there's an easier throw somewhere on the field. Instead, he tries to fit it in and just wasn't able to quite make the completion. A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal, but I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
Three points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away. On the return, Malik Washington. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. In motion, it's Waddle. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. A shotgun snap for Tua. That's caught by Smith on the right side. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? From the gun, here's Tua. This throw right side is caught by Hill. A gain of 11 on that one. Good for a Dolphins first down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
That's taken in by Achane. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. In motion, it's Waddle. Play action. Tagovailoa. Open man downfield, Tyreek Hill. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. That one good for 29.
Throwing with anticipation, it not only requires the confidence in both your accuracy and the timing, but it also forces the receiver to be on time and where the quarterback expects you to be. And this is one of those examples, man. When those two things are on point, it results in a first down.
A dive and a catch. Incredible. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
So, Mike, you look back at the quarterback and you see that this ball is coming out of his hand and it's going to be low. And the decision's made. You've got to go down to the ground to secure the catch. First order of business. Your hands are between the ground and the ball, no matter what that looks like. And then once you secure it, you've got to roll, protect the ball, and under no circumstances can that ball move or hit the ground. I mean, how often do we see a great catch overturned on replay? So it's not easy, but you get paid to catch them all.
Line of scrimmage remains the 4-yard line. It's 2nd and goal. They put Smythe in motion. That is caught in the middle of the end zone. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Miami. Greg, it's one of those, sometimes you got to feel like you know where the ball's going to go, and the defense knows it too, but it still ends up in that guy's hands for the touchdown.
Absolutely, Mike. In these critical situations, like down here in the red zone, it's players, not plays. It doesn't matter what you draw up on the board. You say, okay, who's my best player? Put him in a good matchup, let him go win, and give him a chance. That's exactly what they do here, and I think we're going to see a lot of this the rest of the game.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. To return is Greg Dortch. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Cardinals offense ready to get going with their second possession. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Murray now off the bootleg. This is incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down. Let's see what this call is. The Cards offense ready to possess the football for the second time. They'll begin with 1st and 10. They'll start this drive on the ground, and it's Connor. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down, a pickup of 9. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. Second down and 3. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. He'll look middle and finds McBride as tight end. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
On the ground, here's the one-time Seminole. And he'll get forward for a couple. Play is made on defense by Jordan Brooks. Second down and 8. Working out of the gun, Murray. He gets this complete to Michael Wilson. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Zone route running, Mike, is very simple. Once you come off the line of scrimmage after the ball is snapped and you know it's zone coverage, as long as it's sort of in the area the quarterback expects you to be, my rule was just run where they're not. And when he throws it, catch it.
Murray gonna hand this to Benson. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground, Mike. There was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Murray. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Just seems like another case of predetermining where the quarterback is going to go with the ball. He had a lot of good route options on that last concept. I think if he just remains a little bit more patient, read the play out, let it unfold, will lead to some easier and better completions.
On 3rd down, Murray. That'll be taken in. It's Trey Benson. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
The Dolphins offense ready to take over for their second possession. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. That's to the left side and taken in by Smith. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
On second down, a run. Well, how about a reverse instead? No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
This is a play we've seen this offense have success with in the past, but here you have to wonder if they maybe tipped their hand a bit because that one went nowhere.
Got to get it to the 30. Here comes third down. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
A fair catch here. Called for and made beyond the 30-yard line. The Cardinals offense ready to get back at it. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Murray looking to throw. Now he takes off. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
You know this defense worked all week defending this quarterback as a scrambler, as a runner. But sometimes it's just hard to simulate until you see him in real life, his speed, his ability to create. We saw him get him here early. He's able to pick up the first down and keep the drive alive.
On first down, it's Murray. On throw here, right side, falls incomplete.
It's one of those balls where the quarterback wishes there was a string. The second it came out of his hand, he wished he could just pull it back because from the moment it left his hand, that looked like a sure interception, and the only reason it wasn't because the defender just flat out dropped it.
Second down, Murray. That's to the right side, caught by McBride. And they'll take this down inside the 35. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Now, Murray. He runs with it. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
On 1st and 10, Murray. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Goes without saying, Mike, you have to be smart with the ball, especially down here in the red zone. You're already in scoring position. And I understand they're trying to come away with a touchdown, but at the very least, come away with 3. Worst case scenario is you turn the ball over and you come away with nothing.
Murray gonna fire this one out to Harrison. And he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8. Here's 3rd and 2. So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. It's the Dolphins with the early lead. And we're back to South Florida after this. Now a 3rd and 2. They'll try and run here with Benson. He's going nowhere. That call, not the right one. It's going to bring up 4th down.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Cardinals are back within 1. It's 7-6.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through and they get 3.
So Ryland now, following the made field goal, back out to kick this one away. Washington now to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Dolphins offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. Their lead is just a point as they begin it on this drive with 1st and 10. In motion, it's Waddle. On 1st down, here's Tagovailoa to throw. Taking off.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. In motion, it's Waddle. Now the 2nd-year man, Devon Achane. And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one.
This is what every defense in the league is shooting for, Mike. Negative plays. That's how you kill drives. Force teams to play from behind the sticks. Great job here, taking them down for a loss.
3rd and 5. Tua going to throw. Now a screen set up for Achane. Good pickup of 16 on that screen play and a 1st down.
So far here early, Mike, the key for this offense has been their ability to maintain possession by converting on these 3rd downs. It's going to be a big storyline the rest of the way. This defense has to find a way. When they force 3rd down, they got to get off the field.
Tua going to give it to Achane. Room to run inside the 40. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
This is a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
They'll stay on the ground with Achane, and he will carry his offense to the red zone. Inside the 20-yard line, a pickup of 9. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Hill brought in motion. They'll fake the handoff. Now, Tua. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup, but that is enough for a 1st down.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win, and that's exactly what he did here.
And a good tackle out wide will hold him to a gain of just 3. They face 2nd down and 7. In motion, it's Waddle. And the back judge throws the flag. He looks at the ball, looks at the clock. Clock says 0. That's a delay of game. Hill brought in motion. Fake the handoff. Now, Tua. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. Buda Baker with the coverage defensively, able to break that one up.
It's hard to play that ball any better than the way that defender did right there. I mean, to stay patient throughout the entire play and make sure that not only are you in prime position to make it, but then once the ball is there, attack it, knock it down, and save a touchdown.
Throwing on third down, Tungo Vailoa. And that is incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
So on fourth down, the Dolphins turn to Jason Sanders for the field goal try. Good snap, good hold, good kick. And the Dolphins extend their lead to 10-6.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
Dortch now to return it. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Cardinals offense getting set to get back to work. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. On 1st down, the drive begins with Connor. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. Murray now on 2nd down. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
I wouldn't be surprised if some point here in the future, Mike, this quarterback drops back. It looks like the same old hitch route underneath, and they give a pump fake and go. You can lull a defense to sleep with a lot of these underneath quick game passes, and once you do, you can try to go for the big one.
And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Now fair catch is taken back inside the 40. The Dolphins offense starting to trot out for this next possession. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They send a receiver in motion left. Trying to find somewhere to move forward, but nothing going. Tackled for the loss of a yard.
When you come across on a jet sweep, Mike, you're hoping once you get the ball, all you see is green grass and open space. Well, in this case, he had a lot of unhappy defenders waiting for him, and they're able to put him down behind the line.
Off the bootleg, here's Tua. That's to the sideline where he finds Hill. That pickup good for 29 yards.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look a lot easier than it actually is.
And he's into the end zone. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Dolphins. You only get a 1-yard buffer from the line of scrimmage for these old linemen. That time he strayed a little too far, and it draws the flag. In motion, it's Waddle. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw is Tua. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here now, 3rd and 5. Now it's Tua. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Dolphins add on to their lead. So Sanders back out after making the field goal. He sends this one away. DJ Dallas now to return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Out comes the Arizona offense. They get ready for their next possession. They'll be looking to answer back. They trail 13-6 and start this one with 1st and 10. Power run inside. Here's Connor. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
They'll go right back to Connor. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, and they'll run it with Connor. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's 2nd and 6. On the zone read, given to Connor. And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line.
And the running back's going to get all the stats and all the glory, but make no mistake about it, Mike, that was a great team effort on that run play. Everyone executing their blocking assignments to perfection. He's able to pick up a nice gain and fresh set of downs.
First down throw for Murray. That one incomplete. They can't hook up there, and that incompletion takes us to the 2-minute warning.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
Murray on third down. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
When you can bring cornerbacks on pressure, man, that changes everything for the defensive play caller. Offenses spend all week worrying about linebackers, defensive linemen. How are they going to protect the quarterback? But when you can time up a secondary pressure like this, man, oftentimes there's no answer for it.
And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. The Dolphins offense going to take over here in the final minute of this first half. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Tua. To the left side, in the hands of Hill. The home team's offense can see what they can do in the final minute of this first half. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. From the gun, here's Tua. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
All these defensive linemen, I promise you, they all want sacks. That is how you get paid. That is how you make your name. But it's also the other plays where you can affect the quarterback. Can you make them feel uncomfortable? Or in this case, you don't get the sack, but it was the hit that's able to alter the pass to fall incomplete.
He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. Tua to throw again. That is complete to Craycraft. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. Again, it's Tua. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Based on the routes downfield, it looked like the protection was designed to give the quarterback a little bit more time to wait for things to uncover downfield. So give credit up front to the defensive line. Immediate pressure early speeds up the quarterback's clock. He's got no choice than to get rid of it, probably a little bit earlier than he would have preferred.
He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and let's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
On the return, it's Dortch. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. So, we hit halftime here in South Florida, and the Dolphins are in the lead. As we send you up to Orlando for a check-in with Jonathan Coachman. He's got our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, it's all yours. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The home team's offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. They'll do so with 1st and 10. They'll motion the tight end, Smith. On 1st and 10, here's Tua. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. A play fake. Now Tua to throw. That's taken in by Achane. Second and 7. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Off he goes.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
In motion, it's Waddle. And some problems communicating on 3rd down, and that's going to be a delay. So a much more difficult scenario now. It is 3rd and 10. Tua. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
And on that 3rd down, they thought an easy way to pick it up and get some positive yards would go to their quick game, but it didn't seem like the receiver and the quarterback were on the same page, and now brings up 4th down.
And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. The visitors' offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. He'll tuck it and take off. And he'll be taken down as he takes it just shy of midfield.
This is an element to his game that we don't necessarily spend a lot of time talking about. He's not known as a traditional runner at the quarterback position. But when he has some space like he had here, he is more than capable of not only converting 1st downs, but picking up big chunk plays.
Murray now to throw on 1st down. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
You hear quarterback coaches say it all the time. Let's get our guy easy completions. Well, that falls certainly into that category, Mike, but when you fail to connect on those, it just ends up being a wasted down.
On 2nd down, Murray. Quick throw here is complete. Third down, 3 to go. From the shotgun, it's Murray. He's got his man, complete to Wilson. It's a pickup of 12. It's an Arizona first down.
Points have certainly been hard to come by in this one today, Mike, but it seems like this drive has been what they've been searching for. A little bit of rhythm, the ability to sustain. Now they got to finish. Now they got to capitalize on these first downs and go finish with 6.
Murray gonna fire this one out to Harrison. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman cannot go downfield, so that quarterback has to make a lot of really fast snapshot decisions, or else it's going to lead to a penalty or him holding on to the ball too long. So it's something that teams want to implement, but maybe not quite to the level that we see in the college game. Remember this one thing, Mike. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many.
He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throwaway.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we're going to see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
On the give, this is Connor. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the gain to nothing.
Now Murray on 3rd and long. And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
Three for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Cardinals will cut the lead down to 4.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
So Ryland now, following the made field goal, back out to kick this one away. Here comes D. Eskridge on the return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Out comes Miami and the offense to get started on their next drive. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Here's 2. He keeps it himself. And he'll be taken down as he takes it just shy of midfield.
The challenge of defending a dual-threat quarterback in the NFL, Mike, is that you just don't see them week in and week out, maybe like you do in college. So in this case, you defend everything perfectly downfield, but it's hard to account for a quarterback who can run. He escapes the pressure, tucks it down himself, and he picks up a big gain.
The outside, that's caught by Hill. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. He'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. They'll send him over to the left. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is 1st down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
On first down, here's Tagovailoa to throw. This throw right side is caught by Hill. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down in this spot.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
That is caught. What a throw. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Miami. That is second touchdown of the afternoon.
All week, we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time. And what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket. Let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball. And that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. Here comes DJ Dallas on the return, and he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense headed back to take over once more. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Murray. He'll fire one deep for Harrison.
Pretty unforgettable performance so far in the first half, Mike, and they're going to try to figure this out here in the second half and try to gain some momentum, figure out what's going to work, where are our matchups, and let's go try to put a drive together and get some points, because so far this has been a struggle, and they just cannot get anything going through the air.
On second down, here's Murray. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete.
This is why it's so critical that the quarterback and his intended target are on the same page. They got to speak the same language. When there's miscommunication, it leads to errant throws, and when errant throws lead to big missed opportunities.
On third down, Murray. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. A gain of 16 on that pass play. It's good for a Cardinals first down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it, because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Tip Ryman, the tight end, was the intended target. It's second down.
So the receiver does everything right except for the most important part. He runs a nice route, great separation downfield, but now you just got to finish that thing off with a catch.
Murray's going to throw again. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. We'll try and run for this with Connor. The Cardinals line up for a punt, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. The home team's offense ready to take over possession of the football. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with first down. On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Back to throw is Tua. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
In what's clearly become a passing league, Mike, if you're not actively rushing the passer, you have to be able to hold up in coverage, and that's especially true at the linebacker position. Great job here getting in those passing lanes and being able to break up that ball.
Throwing on third down, Tagovailoa. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill there, and it's going to bring up fourth down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable, and as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. The visitors' offense ready to get back at it. They'll start out first down and 10. They'll start this drive on the ground, and it's Connor. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Here's second and 2. Play action now. It's Murray. That'll be taken in by Connor. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
I like the play call there. Second, relatively short. Give your quarterback an opportunity to push this ball downfield, but realize this quickly. Nothing developing. Get the ball down to your back. Pick up a new set of downs.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Here's Murray to throw. A short one here, caught by McBride. They'll come up here on second down and 5. Murray will throw. The coverage too strong that time. The ball batted away and incomplete.
He does a fantastic job, Mike, of not only locating the ball in the air, but then attacking it hands on hands. That's exactly something they work on every week in practice. Great job translating those drills into a live game.
Murray on third down. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
The home team's offense ready for this next possession. Hill brought in motion. Off play action, it's Tua. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
When you air it out like that on these big shots downfield, they're not always high percentage plays. It takes a lot of things to line up timing-wise, location of the field, accuracy of the throw to result in those big plays, but I think they've got to continue to search for those and try to generate a little bit of a spark.
That is complete to Craycraft. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. In motion, it's Waddle. Tua gonna throw here on 3rd and 1. He's got his man, it's Hill. And he is out of bounds all the way down at the 35-yard line. They get the conversion on 3rd down. It was a gain of 27.
That might end up being the backbreaker right now. This defense desperately needed to get off the field and give their offense a chance to cut into this 2-score lead. But instead, they now got to defend a fresh set of downs. And as you look up at this clock, they might be running out of time.
Second and a yard. Receiver in motion, headed left. A play fake. Now Tua to throw. Inside the 10, it is caught. What a pickup, a gain of 18. And it sets up 1st and goal.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the 4th quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So really nice job here late. We're going to see if they can put this one out of reach.
They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. A short game, down to the 7. Now here's 2nd and goal. In motion, it's Waddle. One more time, it's Achane. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line.
You know at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
Now, Tagovailoa on 3rd and goal. He pulls it in around the 5.
Seemed to me, Mike, before that ball was even snapped, the quarterback had already made up his mind. I'm throwing the ball to the tight end no matter what the look is, and he's counting on the big body picking up the rest after the catch, and even though he's able to secure the ball, nice job by the defense keeping him short of the sticks.
3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Dolphins will extend their lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
So Sanders back out after making the field goal. He sends this one away. Dortch now to return it. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. The Cards offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Murray. Catch made, right side by Wilson. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
Things certainly look a little improbable right now, Mike, but I wouldn't say impossible. I think they've got to capitalize on this possession to pick up some points. Every single possession right now is priceless. Points, possessions, and then they got to get some defensive stops.
That's to the left side, taken in by Harrison. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Now a give, running left. It's Connor. Angling to the sideline, inside the 35. 17 yards, the gain there. It's an Arizona 1st down.
And with that run, this back is closing in on almost 100 yards for the game today, Mike. He's had a lot of those good chunk plays. This defense has not had a great answer for him so far.
Off the play fake, here's Murray. Now he takes off. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
We've seen this quarterback have some effective plays with his legs all game today, Mike. He knows when to stay in there and look to pass, but he also knows when it's time to tuck it and go, and he's able to pick up good yardage there.
On 1st down, Murray. Over the middle, it's Harrison. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Running here is Connor. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play.
Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. And that's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there, stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started.
Out of the gun, it's Murray. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
If you want to win in this league and have a successful defense, how you perform on 3rd down is critical. Even more so, your backs are up against the wall. The offense finds themselves down in the red zone looking for 6. Those 3rd down sacks go a long way to keeping touchdowns off the board and making them settle for field goals.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And the Dolphins are going to take over once again, this time at their own 8-yard line. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. That's caught on the right side by Waddle. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. Here's 3rd down and a few inches. Hill brought in motion. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And he's going to be out of bounds with a gain of 7. And that'll be enough for a 1st down.
At this point in the game, Mike, it really starts coming down to the number of possessions. So that's a huge first down conversion. Fresh set it down. Now, the balance is stay aggressive and maintain the ball, but also start working this clock.
Play action. Tagovailoa. Taking off. A great job of knowing when to go. He gets 17 yards on that run and a first down.
Mike, this is great awareness by the quarterback manipulating the pocket. He feels the pressure coming on around him, but so often the soft spot is moving up in the pocket. That's exactly what he does. Takes off down the middle of the field, picks up good yardage and a first down.
To the left side, in the hands of Hill. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Hill brought in motion. On the move past the 40. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Tua, going to give it to Achane. Not much happening there, just a short game. Here's a 2nd and 9. They'll stay on the ground with Achane, and he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. They'll drop to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. So not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. On the handoff, this is Achane. And now at 1:52, the defense will pull the plug there as they take a timeout. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Once again, it's Achane. He'll take this one down to the 8-yard line. Card's going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. They'll talk things over before 3rd down. Tua gives it to Mostert. And the defense rallies to the ball, brings him down at the 5. It's 4th down. Jason Sanders on to try the field goal. This about as short as you can get. Another one through the uprights. He's 4 for 4 on the game. And the Dolphins add on to their lead. So Sanders back out after making the field goal. He sends this one away. Dortch now to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Cardinals offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. The deficit is 17, so they got to start cutting into it soon. See if it starts here. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Murray. A throw on the move is caught. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
And this will be incomplete.
Can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right. And I think it's a big part of the reason they find themselves trailing here in the 4th quarter.
And that ball incomplete over the middle.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
On 3rd down, Murray. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
Here we go. One final play. This is caught. He's got a long way to go. So, fins up. It's a win for the Dolphins. They were the aggressors from the start, able to dictate the pace of play, and in the end, they come away with the victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Dolphins, home winners here as we say farewell from South Florida.